Welcome back. Now, a local school is changing its name, and it's having a grand reopening to celebrate.
Western Institute for Leadership Development is now Changemaker High School. Luis Perales is here to explain how the school has the same mission, but along with a new name, there's also a new focus.
That's right.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
So let's start with just the obvious. Why the name change?
Well, the name change is actually coincides with our school being accepted into an international secondary changemaker school network. So we're one of 4 schools nationwide, the only school in Arizona. So we're extremely excited, and it only made sense to change our name.
Well, I love the name. I think it's a great name anyway, but it means more than that. What is a change maker?
Sure. So in simple terms, change making is anybody who can put their initiative kind of on the line, who has a passion, who really wants to make a positive change in the world. If we look at it in the school context, it's really young people who can bring their passion, their skills together to deal with social issues that are present here in our very own community.
Now, the school has something very proud right now to talk about, and I'm about to learn something, I'm sure, with a lot of other people. What is Ashoka, and what does that mean to you guys?
Great. So for the last 3 years, we've kind of been following this international nonprofit organization known as Ashoka, and they have really put social entrepreneurship on the map, and they have really expanded their scope to really include schools. And so they have an empathy school network that works with elementary school students, and we were always saying, well, what about the secondary network? And so luckily enough, we were able to kind of come on board and be a part of it, so we're super excited. Their work stems from fellows doing international work worldwide, young people doing 6,000 youth venture projects worldwide. I mean, it's really an amazing opportunity for young people, not just here for Southern Arizona, but for them to connect with others that are doing things all over the world. It's just amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, it sounds like so many positive changes, so many things that are going to be presented to these students. So let's really kind of dive in, Luis, and talk about what a change maker education is going to mean to these students.
Great. So now the 21st century is really asking for a different skill set of young people. Before it was enough just to have an A on your test or just have a really good GPA, but really employers and colleges are really looking for young people who can work in teams, who can solve problems, who have empathy and really care about things, and who really take leadership roles. And what we see is a need in our educational system for young people to really go after their passion so that schools really becomes relevant to them and so that they can engage at a higher level in what they want to do when they grow up, really what they want to do now versus waiting until they're finished with the university, really finding out how can I engage today and do that through their schooling. They're in school the majority of the day during the school year. Why not use that to solve social issues and to actually go after things they're passionate about?
There's several words that I'm picking up from you that I love. I love leadership. I love passion. I love these words that we're wanting to implement with these kids. And in order to kind of start anew, do something awesome, we're doing a big grand opening, right?
That's right. So August 10th at 4:30, we have a grand reopening. So the name change with all of this new focus. Again, the mission stays the same, but the focus is really fine-tuning. We're going to be able to with the Metro Chamber, we're going to be able to have this grand reopening. We'll have the mayor there. We'll have the vice mayor there. We'll have Board of Supervisors also present. We want to thank all of them for their support and for coming out. But we're going to have just a good, big old unveiling of this great initiative that we have going on here.
It's just a big party.
That's right.
The new name school.
That's the way it is.
Well, now I'm sure a lot of students who were attending this school before the name change will still be attending. Do you have any spaces available for maybe new students?
Most definitely. So we are part of the small school movement, meaning that we will probably grow to be 450 students max. But right now, we're really in that growth phase to get to that number. So there's definitely space still available. We want young people that are motivated, that have a passion for making social change their mission. We want them on board with us because we're going to be able to provide them all that they need to make that passion a reality.
Now, if we do have someone that is looking into possibly being a new student, kind of tell us what a changemaker kind of project would be for them.
Great. So we have different projects, and some of them, the Be You, Love You project, for example, that one of our students is working on is about body image and caring for yourself and loving yourself. Some people are dealing with issues in the community, dealing with flooding in the surrounding neighborhood. Some folks are doing 5K runs to help refugees. Some folks are looking at just all these intricate issues with education and how we can make education better. And so all these projects that we have going on, and the sky's really the limit with young people's imagination, really putting them in those leadership roles. We're just blown away by all this possibility that they bring to the table.
Amazing. And I know a lot of people watching are probably already kind of like interested and maybe even hook, line, and sinker, but if they're not, this event is probably the greatest place to go to find out more about the school.
Most definitely.
Ask your questions.
Most definitely. August 10th is a good time to come see what's going on. School starts August 3rd, though, so don't wait. If you want to know more, you can go on our website, changemakerhighschool.org. You can also call us at 615-2200 and get all the information that you need so you can sign up your child.
Luis, it sounds like a great opportunity for many students out there, and we hope that parents take the opportunity to come check you out at your big event. And before that, on your website. So I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Great. Thank you so much.
And again, you are invited to the grand opening celebration of Changemaker High School on August 10th at 4:30 p.m. at the school, 1300 South Belvedere. For more information, call 615-2200 or go online to changemakerhighschool.org.